Alright guys, I apologise for the camera angle of this video. I'm currently going through some changes at the minute. That sounds like I'm changing. As I'm sure all of you guys know by now, the Maxxxine trailer did come out earlier this week. And I have to say, in my opinion, it seems amazing. The vibes of the 80s, everything is there. So I wanted to talk about a few things in the trailer today that I found interesting anyway. But yeah, we're just going to be talking about it a little bit because I was going to react to it, but I had already seen the second it came out, I wanted to put it on. So yeah, the vibe and entire feel of this trailer is just pure 80s. It's done to perfection in every little way. It sends you right back to the 80s. It's incredible. The thing that's probably stuck in my head the most about this trailer is the Night Stalker and his involvement and role in this film. I'm so interested in how that's going to play out. I remember when I heard the rumors, I think it was like a few months ago now, like a little while ago, but I remember hearing the rumors that the Night Stalker was going to be in this somehow. Obviously, with it being in the 80s, it just makes sense to have him there in 80s Hollywood. You know, most serial killers are scary to me, of course, for obvious reasons, but the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, is one that has always really freaked me out. You know, for those of you who don't know, you can do your research into him, but he was essentially on a murderous rampage over the 80s. He was a real sadistic guy. Like, the fact that he's involved in this film, I think, is going to add a really interesting layer. Obviously, I don't know how much of this is going to stay true to the actual Night Stalker, and if it is going to be Richard Ramirez as such that gets the reveal. I think there is going to be a twist in there, and they're just playing on, obviously, the name of the Night Stalker from that time. The Bates Motel as well makes an appearance, and I think that's cool to see. I'm not sure if this was at the Bates Motel in the trailer, but we do actually see Maxxxine hallucinate about Pearl, and she sees her in the window. I'm interested to see if that's going to be like a recurring thing of just Pearl, or whether it's that whole events that she sees. Are we going to see, you know, little glimpses of other characters? Obviously, we hear that she gets a tape, and oh, my light just ran out. I haven't recorded a video in like a week. Oh, God. I'm going to have to put that on charge. Thank God I upgraded to my camera for this video, because we can kind of salvage this maybe. I apologize for how this is going to look. But yeah, it seems as though there are like tapes from the murder in the barn house that Maxxxine somehow gets. And part of me thinks the film that she's auditioning for and that maybe ends up being filmed throughout the film is maybe like a based on true events of that barn house murder. That would be very interesting, because then she's kind of a part of what she was literally a part of. Kevin Bacon's character, as well as the detective, is one that I find very interesting. I definitely have come to the conclusion that I think he's there on behalf of her dad. Just, you know, the way he says he's been hired by a very powerful man, which, you know, I think it's alluding to it being her father that's hunting her down. Whether it's just for his own reason or it's also to do with the Barnhouse murders is an interesting one, on whether he just knows that that was her. And I think he actually manages to get her slightly at some point, because there are some shots in this trailer where it makes it seem that this cult is after her, and they kind of do get her. And yeah, this trailer was just so full of like so much cool stuff, but it just gave nothing away. One frame though did show potentially Halsey dying, or her character, whoever this is in this film. That could also be a hallucination, so she might not die at all, but my guess is that she might just fall victim to this Night Stalker. But yeah, let me know what you guys do think. Are you guys excited for Maxxxine even more than you already were now from the trailer? I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be a really, really good film for like the mid-year. And yeah, let me know what you guys did think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.